grief and loss, trauma, mental health, alcohol and drug use, gender roles, anger management, self-esteem, sexual abuse, domestic violence, and the pressures of societal norms or real-life issues that affect men. Join Rolando, psychotherapist, author, life coach, and motivational speaker that has dedicated his profession to working with men to find a healthier alternative to cope and handle these stressors. Rolando believes that men are lacking in social, psychological, emotional, and spiritual support that is necessary for a lifestyle that promotes healthy masculinity. We invite you to join us on XY Spark, where we discuss issues that men face. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.
Hello, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing out there? This is your boy, Rolando. Guys, I wanted to tell you that last week I had to take a break away there. The pandemic got home. And so I had to take some time there to take care of myself before I came back. But I am here. I'm glad to be here. I hope you guys had a fantastic week last week. And you know what? I missed you. I really did. And I'm glad that I'm able to be here today in spite of. It is a Monday, January 24th, 2022. And right now, the Weather Network is reporting that it's a cooler minus 24 on the outside, feels like minus 31 here in northern Alberta. How is the weather where you are? I hear that those of you who are living in North Carolinas and places across the United States, you had some flurries in your area. We hope that you guys are managing it well, especially if it's not a part of your norm. We hope that you are keeping safe as well as we continue to experience this global pandemic, the Omicron variant, and all those other variants that we are not even sure what their names are. In the meantime, I just wanted to say thank you again to all those who continue to comment, like, share, and to our faithful patrons and listeners of XY Spark. This program would not be the same without your presence and participation. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, it's a Monday, it's Motivation Monday, and the program is Morning Mania. Morning Mania is a program designed to provide a meal in the morning for men on the move with daily motivation, inspiration, and life coaching tips that seek to motivate, empower, and nurture a changed mindset. I am your boy and men's life coach, Rolando. We also wanted to take the time to acknowledge those who continue to download our series on YouTube. All our YouTube followers, we just want to acknowledge you wherever you are in the world. You're in Pakistan, we see you. We want to send a huge shout out to you in places like India, Russia, Australia, New Zealand, in the United Kingdom, those in South America and different parts around the Caribbean. We appreciate you. Thank you, Canada. Thank you, United States of America. Thank you, those down in Antarctica who have started to follow us. We want to say we appreciate your presence. And so the program is Morning Mania under the theme Motivation Monday. Do you find that it's very easy to stay motivated? Or do you find that there are times when you fall into that cocoon where you feel depressed, discouraged, where you feel like all the things that you're doing, they're just not coming together? Have you ever been in a position where somehow it feels like the wind has disappeared from beneath your wings. And sometimes, even in your relationships, you wonder, is there something missing? You feel numb, you feel empty, you feel disconnected from your partner, from your spouse. And oftentimes, as men, these feelings sneak up on us unannounced. And suddenly, we start questioning, how did I get here? How do I get out of here? What can I do in order to repair, to fix, to reignite, and to overcome this feeling of discouragement? And oftentimes, pardon, as we get into this quicksand of doubt and depression, we tend to lean towards practicing things or getting engaged in behaviors that are self destructive. If we want to overcome these psychological, emotional issues as men, we have to seek to reach out and get out of our comfort zone. You see, truth be told, if we are going to begin the process, start the journey, if we are going to be motivated and empowered, we have to remember that sometimes it's quite possible that we can't do it by ourselves. So we have to come out of our comfort zone. So, point number one is, if we want to regain some motivation, we have to be willing to come out of our comfort zone. Point number two is, if we want to regain the motivation, we have got to be willing to step away from the mentality whereby we think that people will judge us. If we want to stay motivated or maintain motivation, we have got to get into that place in time where we start lining ourselves up with the right resources that can challenge us to change. If I'm feeling out of sync in my relationship, I need to talk to my partner or my spouse. If I'm feeling out of sync in my relationship, I need to go talk to a counselor or professional or a life coach so that I can seek to see where or what I can do differently. If I'm lacking motivation in my career, I need to take a step back and look at, could it be that it's time for me to explore new possibilities or look at my approach to the work and examine my expectations of the work, because sometimes that's where the motivation goes downhill because my expectations are not lined up with the reality. So I want you to think about what those barriers are that's preventing you from staying motivated. And today, as you travel on your way, you may be sitting in your vehicle, you may be sitting in a company bus, you may be heading home, you may be heading to work, you may be just getting up out of bed, you may be heading to the gym, you may be sitting in your garage, just reflecting on this episode. You may be sitting at the edge of your bed, You may just be preparing to leave the gym to go home to get your shower to start your day. I don't know where you are, or you might be on a walk or a hike or a bike ride, wherever you are listening in to this. I want you to pause and reflect and think, what do I need to regain my motivation in life? Right now, I don't even know who you are. You may be contemplating suicide, and you may be asking, where did my motivation go? I just want to appeal to you to pause and think about this. That it's possible that maybe you're thinking that you're in it all by yourself. But what if you're not? Then I would say reach out, get connected so that you can be motivated. So as you go on your way today, I would want to encourage you to reflect on this thought. And the thought is this: if I'm going to maintain motivation, I have to seek to connect with the right inspiration. If I'm going to maintain motivation, I've got to seek to connect with the right source of inspiration. I want you to go out there today and challenge yourself to break that cycle and line yourself up with the right resource that you can stay motivated. This is your boy Rolando. Thank you for joining us here again on XY Spark. And we continue to remind you that at XY Spark, we believe that there is a spark in you.
Please join Rolando next time on XY Spark as he engages us in practical discussions that promotes healthy masculinity and challenge men to live extraordinary lives. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.